This application may be used to register a group of no more than 10 unpublished works created by the same author or co-authors. There is a limited exception for sound recordings and the works embodied in the recordings, allowing for registration of up to 20 works total. Please note, the Copyright Office offers a group registration option for unpublished photographs, which allows up to 750 photographs to be registered using one application and filing fee. For more information, please see the office's website. There are strict eligibility requirements that must be met in order to register a group of unpublished works. Before completing the application, you will be asked to confirm that you understand and meet all of these requirements. If the office determines that your works are not eligible for this option, it will refuse your registration. You may then choose to submit a separate application, deposit, and filing fee for each work. To submit an application for a group of unpublished works, first log into your Echo account. Click Register a Group of Unpublished Works under the Copyright Registration heading on the left side of the home page. Review the information on the Registration Process Overview screen. If your works meet all of the eligibility requirements, click Start Registration to proceed. Otherwise, click the Back button to return to the home screen and select the standard application or one of the other registration options listed. Next, click the Type of Work drop-down and select the entry from the drop-down list that best describes the works you seek to register. As you click on the entries in the list, a description of the corresponding type of work will be provided. Please be sure to carefully review the eligibility requirements that are included with each description. All of the works must fit within the same category. If the works do not fit within the same category, you must prepare a separate application for each type of work. For example, musical compositions are considered works of the performing arts, and cartoons are considered works of the visual arts. If the author created 5 compositions and 5 cartoons, you should submit one application for the 5 compositions, selecting the option for Work of the Performing Arts, and a separate application for the 5 cartoons, selecting the option for Work of the Visual Arts. As mentioned earlier, there is a limited exception for sound recordings and the works embodied in the recordings, allowing for registration of up to 20 works total. To register sound recordings and their underlying works, you must select the option for sound recordings. After selecting the option that best describes the works you are registering, check the box confirming that you have read, understood, and meet all eligibility requirements for filling an application for a group of unpublished works. If all of the works do not meet these requirements, return to the home page to select a different application. To proceed with the application, click Continue at the top of the screen. On the Titles screen, click New to enter the title of one of the works you are registering. Enter one title only, then click the Save button to return to the previous screen. If you attempt to enter 2 or more titles, you will see a warning message reminding you that only one title may be entered. Repeat this process for each work you are registering. Do not enter more than 10 titles in the application. If you provide more than 10 titles, you will not be able to advance the application and will need to delete the extra titles to proceed. After entering titles for each of the works you are registering, click Continue. On the Completion screen, enter the year in which the works were completed. If the works were completed in the same year, enter that year in the space provided. If the works were completed over a period of 2 or more years, provide the year of completion for the most recent work in the group. Click Continue to save this information. On the Author's Claimants screen, you will give information about the author of the works being registered. Each person or organization named must be an author or co-author, and the claimant or co-claimant for every work in the group. If you are the author of all the works, you may click Add Me to enter your information. If you were completing the application on behalf of the author, click New and enter the author's name and address in the spaces provided. Select the best description of the works the author created from the Author Created drop-down list. After entering all the required information, click Save. If the works were created by 2 or more co-authors, click New to enter this same information for the other authors. Note: the authorship statement should describe each and every work that the author created. If the works were created by 2 or more authors, the authorship statement for each author must be exactly the same. If the authorship statement is not the same for each author, you will not be able to advance the application and will need to edit the author information to proceed. After entering information for all authors and claimants, click Continue. If the works being registered contain material that has been previously published, is in the public domain, or has been previously registered with the Copyright Office, briefly describe this pre-existing material in the Material Excluded space on the Limitation of Claim screen. For previously registered material, enter the registration number and year of registration in the spaces provided. If the Copyright Office issued multiple registrations for the pre-existing material, give the number and year for the most recent registration. If these works do not contain any pre-existing material, please leave all spaces on this screen blank. In either case, click Continue to proceed. On the Rights and Permissions screen, you may identify the person who should be contacted regarding copyright management information or permission to use these works. Any information you enter here will appear in the office's online catalog and may be viewed by visitors to the office's website. Do not complete the Rights and Permissions screen unless you want this contact information to be included in the office's online record. On the Correspondence screen, give information for the individual the Copyright Office should contact to answer questions that may arise during the examination of your claim. On the Mail Certificate screen, enter the address where the registration certificate should be mailed. Special handling is an expedited service that requires a significant surcharge fee. It is granted only if a registration is needed on an expedited basis for pending or prospective litigation, customs matters, or contract or publishing deadlines. Do not complete this screen unless you qualify for and intend to pay for expedited service. The application must be certified by the author or one of the co-authors of these works, by the owner of exclusive rights in these works, or by an authorized agent of one of these parties. Check the box that describes the person who will certify the application, and enter that person's name as the certifying individual. Click Continue to review the information provided in the application. Carefully review the information you entered before proceeding further. Use the links in the navigation bar to go back and make corrections if needed. Click Add to Cart to pay the fee and submit your application. After payment is submitted, you will receive an email confirming the receipt of your application and payment. To complete the submission process, you must upload an electronic copy of all the works being registered in this group. Click Continue to proceed. The application you just submitted will be displayed on a new screen. Before you upload electronic copies, consult the list of file types that will be accepted by the system. To upload files, click the green Select a File for Upload button. A new window will open, allowing you to select one or more files from your computer. Select Files to be uploaded and click Open. In general, each work should be uploaded as one digital file. Only in limited cases will you need to upload multiple files for each work, such as when you are registering a group of jewelry designs and you need to upload multiple images to show the front and back of each piece. The files you selected will be displayed with the corresponding application. Be sure you've selected files for all the works being registered in this group. Click the blue Start Upload button to upload your files. A progress bar next to each file will allow you to watch the upload process. As the upload is completed for each file, Successfully Uploaded will be added in front of the file name. Do not leave this screen or close the application before upload is complete for all files, as this will stop the upload process. Once upload has been completed for all the files you selected, click the Complete Your Submission button to confirm that no more files will be uploaded. You will receive an email from the Copyright Office confirming receipt of your files. You must upload a digital copy of your works. Do not print a shipping slip and mail a physical copy of the works. This completes all steps for submitting your application for a group of unpublished works.